for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. I have to pull a bit more of clarifiers for you guys. So I get this from a masculine energy perspective, okay, from a masculine's perspective. And this is supposedly a Celtic spread, but as you know, the cards go wherever they may. And so I feel like the energy right now of this masculine energy, and you can be a female or a male, okay, the energy has nothing to do with the gender of the person. It's this individual. This individual is starting a new endeavor, like an enterprise, like working hard on their coin, and it's like a new cycle. It's a new cycle here that they're starting. I feel like when I was shuffling the deck, this person is, I get here, lovesick. I get here this person was lovesick, and they were not expecting to be lovesick. Here, the zodiac signs I do get in this reading are Aries. I get Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. More Scorpio and Pisces than anything. I get here definitely Leo. I get definitely Virgo, some Libra, Taurus, Capricorn. Any of these signs, Sagittarius, any of these signs any zodiac sign actually would do, but those are the ones that are most prevalent in this spread. But you can be any zodiac sign as we speak. And so I get here that this person is starting a new cycle, but they can't seem to get past this energy of they can't seem to get past the memory of that they had of them taking a risk here. It was emotional for them. It might have been while they were traveling, relocating. I get here that this person learned to be an empath. They never thought that they would feel the way that they do for this individual that they're thinking of. And it might be you cross watcher, because a lot of times I get females watching my channels, you know, like gender wise females and then I get a lot of masculine perspectives in my spreads for some reason. What do I say here? What did I want to say? Where do I even begin? It's like a full rushing in, and they didn't know that they would feel so much emotion regarding this person that they actually met. It might have been a Scorpio that they met, but I get here that in the past they were just, you know, being like a risk taker, having fun, you know, focusing on their jobs, a new cycle. They might have like had a relationship that they were moving on from, or traveling, you know, if they were in a relationship. This person has a challenge, and their challenge is carrying a burden. They're maintaining boundaries, and they're going through a test of courage right now. A test of courage of getting out of their comfort zone and trying something new, because I get a lot of this masculine energy is dealing right now as we speak, or it could be like recent past, or right now. I get it a current energy. I'm sorry, I get it a current energy that they are dealing with this situation of like this marriage. Either they're married, or they've been together with a partner who they feel like it's a burden, this relationship. And they feel very, in the challenges that they're very well established with this person, but they're in love with someone else. And I get here when they made love to this person, that it was like, and only a Scorpio can do this. Only a Scorpio, like if you actually make love with a Scorpio, it's a transformative event. It's like a Scorpio will make you feel feelings that you've never felt before, that are way deep, almost like I get here like when you couple with the Scorpio, like almost like a death feeling of dying, like a feeling that you've never had before, and actually you've actually changed this person's vibration to vibrate in a higher vibration, so they're more empathetic here, like they're more of an empath here. They can understand other people's emotions, versus before they were more driven by their ego. And the reason why I say this is because when I clarified the Fool, the Three of Pentacles, and the Wheel, I got the King of Cups, and actually I got a pair. I also pulled out the Queen of Cups, but she came in reverse because she's not actually giving her cup of love away anymore. She's keeping it to herself. I believe that these individuals, these two people, are not in contact with each other. I feel that this masculine energy is resting, healing. You know, they have a lot of fears, but they have like emotions that they have never felt before, and so this confuses them, because it's just taking love to a different level that they've never experienced before. It's like when you lose yourself, you find yourself again. And this person made you question this person's question their life, and question who they are. And it brought about so many triggers here, which I will clarify with a shadow deck. And they actually feel like now that they're vibrating in a different vibration, they feel like even the people that they would talk to and encounter, they feel like they had been wearing a mask, and they don't really vibrate at the same energy as these people anymore. So they're trying to find themselves because they realize that they don't belong in the crowd that they're in. So I get here that this person is reflecting on the risk that they took in their emotions here with the Moon. There's some sort of deception, it's like self-deception I get here, over something that they can see that is clear to them right now. It's a lesson that they learned, that when they've encountered this individual, they didn't know who they were encountering until the feelings resurfaced. Later on, it took them a while to realize what this connection was. And so this was a lesson for this person, because this person had never had the intuition that they do now. It's like sort of like triggered this kundalini on this person, where if they probably go to a Reiki healer, the Reiki healer would notice that this person has holes in their chakras because They have tethers to this connection here. It's a deep soul connection. I get here a lot of major arcanas here. All of the mostly, I get here from the Fool to the Moon to the World to the Judgment card to the Death card. It's like a major transformation here. The Devil, it's like this bonding where it's like a bond that is not from the 3D. It's from different dimensions here. I get here the card of Cancer. I get here. I get here the Hermit, like a big transformation. The Lovers, the Hierophant, like all of the major arcanas mostly. The Wheel, it's like this huge transformation this person underwent. Aries who has Virgo in their chart, okay? And I've actually read this before. It's like a continuation of an energy that I've read before. So look back to my Aries and Virgo readings. It seems like this person was undergoing this huge transformation in their vibration, able to be more empathetic, like I said, more understanding. They're not who they used to be anymore. They're like a completely different person. It's like they're woke now. They used to wear a mask here. They used to mask that deep emotion because this person has a lot of water in their chart. And they used to hide these feelings and this turmoil and these emotions that they had inside. And it's sort of like this, their counterpart or this deep soul connection unleashed this pure, raw authenticity within them, that they finally realized that they weren't wearing a mask before they were blind. They were looking at things in a fog. They were not seeing things clearly as they do now. I think here this person has a lot of love for whoever is watching right now, who their counterpart is. I don't want to really say twin flame or whatever. It's a deep soul connection, whatever you want to call it. Who gives a shit, right? It's a deep soul connection, right? I don't want to get into the semantics of what is a twin flame, or if you're not a twin flame and you're a soulmate. Who gives a shit, right? Okay? I can't say who it is, who and what is what, okay? Only I only have experiences to what I know and what my own personal experiences are. Everybody has their own personal experiences. I can't discount what you believe, because what you believe is what you believe, and nobody can discredit that. So if you think you are what you are, then you are this. Nobody can tell you, like, I know there's other tarot readers that say, oh, there's only a limited twins or whatever. I am a twin and you're not a twin. You know what? Who the fuck are they to tell you if you're a twin or not? If you want to fucking be a twin, please take my twin if you want. Who gives a shit? I don't really give a shit. It's you know what? Follow whatever you believe inside yourself, and follow the reader that vibrates with your energy, and that's the most important, is your intuition. Okay, you have to validate yourself. Nobody else validates you, honey. Nobody. And not a fucking tarot reader on YouTube, that's for sure. I just want to tell you guys, because I do hear a lot of tarot readings sometimes when I'm like taking the metro somewhere or whatever. And it's interesting what I hear, because I'm not here to invalidate anyone. So whatever anyone's feels is not stronger than, my feelings are not any stronger than your feelings, okay? So please just keep that in mind. So this person went through a complete transformation with this love, and so right now they're healing, and they have like these fears. I get here fear of abandonment, so many fears. I actually have to pull out a shadow cards to actually tell you guys what kind of fears that this person has. But they went through a transformation here with dealing with a Scorpio. If you do not cross watch, or whoever's watching me, you're not a Sun Scorpio. You may have Scorpio rising, or your moon is in Scorpio, or something is in Scorpio, where you have like maybe Mars and Jupiter and or Saturn and Scorpio, or like big planets in Scorpio, like Venus and Jupiter or whatever, right? Yeah. So it's like, check that out, guys. Check if you have Scorpio in your chart, or they may have Scorpio in the chart, this masculine energy. So there's this like pair, there's this true pair here, deep soul connection. But this person's scared. Maybe they are scared that they will lose their financial. I get here, some of them are scared that they will lose their finances, like what they worked hard for, because they were in a serious relationship with someone else, which they are dealing with it right now. They're dealing with this connection, actually. Some of them, to be quite honest with you, have decided to stay and remain in this connection with the person that they're not in love with. But they give them security. And I will I will check these two feminine energies here. I get here a feminine energy that they're actually in love with, and it's like a love that they've never felt before, that was instantaneous, that actually from this such a compassionate, pure love of this person. This person is like pure love. I get this person is like got their heart chakra opened. And then I get here this person that they were with, who was stable, who was financially, like maybe they had a good home with them, that this person provided a nice home for them, security, like comfort blanket. Like a comfort blanket, I get here. Anyway, this person has a fear, and I'm going to check out what fear that they have. And if you can't hear me, I'm sorry, okay? I don't have my microphone or whatever. So, what fear do they have? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. I'm trying to shuffle a bit here. So, the cards that I do have right now are the Dark Mirror, okay? And going to tell me what are the fears that this person is experiencing right now, and that's why they're hesitant and taking a risk. Although they are thinking about it, they reflect on what happened, and so they have a deep understanding of the situation, okay? They have clarity, and they've actually had what is it, the phoenix rising from the ashes type of feeling, like they've actually spiritually awakened because of this connection. Okay, somebody has Pisces in their chart. Okay, they were deceiving themselves or hiding their emotions, I get here. Not communicating them. And some of you guys might be, most of you guys I get here actually are not in communication at this moment. And so what is the fear here with the Four of Pentacles? What is the fear here of this Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter? What is their fear? They're afraid that if they take the bait, that they will suffer, because they've had post-traumatic stress disorder. They've had failed relationships where they're afraid it's just going to be, because of the energy, triggers so much shit from the past and things that they haven't healed. They feel like this relationship's also going to be a heartbreak, and even worse heartbreak than they've experienced because of the connection that this person has triggered. What else? I will look in the book And they also have this regret over not taking the risk that they should have, that now they're looking back at it and asking themselves, like, they're not even like, the outcome was a hermit, the patient, okay, the card of Virgo. This person might have a Virgo rising or a strong Virgo in their chart, or cross watch or whatever. Okay, put yourself in whatever character that fits in this situation. Okay, so I have a masculine energy dealing with two feminine energies. Okay, and I can say they can be female or males, okay, in gender. Doesn't have to be energy, you know, we both have feminine and masculine energy within us. So one of them, they were in the committed relationship, and another one, they met and they instantaneously fell in love with them. This is a past life soul connection. They felt it. This person felt familiar to them. This person felt like home to them. And it goes deep. So past lifetimes, guys. Lifetimes after lifetime. So what are they afraid of? I will tell you. What are they afraid of? I will tell you. Fated to suffer. Card 25. 7. Feeling confined into a script forced by others and never really fought, heading toward a destination of pain. Like they know that the person that they're with right now is like the person that they've been, it's comfortable to them to be with that person. And they will regret not taking the risk with their true love here. This is what I get, and this is what the cards are telling me. That in the confines of a foggy forest or mishapped woman hands a green and red apple to a younger woman with red lips dressed as a servant sentence. If you know the future, you forsake your choice. Only with no fate, life is free to unfold into unknown shores. So this person is jaded, okay? They think that they're pessimistic right now. Once upon a time, we believed in fairy tales. They were the voice of common sense, the educational tool which prepared us to duty, danger, and morals. Some things we would never accept if they were told by a single voice. So the world arranges us to hear them with 1,000 voices, 1,000,000 voices. It's about what you can do and what you can't do. What are you worth, and what can you aspire to? It's about what you like, what you want, what you hold dear. It creates a script which becomes as strong as all the voices that believe the script combined, so much that you cannot see another path. So this person with their long-held beliefs, and their doctrines and their dogmas and their like fundamental beliefs that they have within them, think that they have no other choice but to go towards this path with this individual that they've been with, or they've had either they have had a stable relationship with this person, or it's this person that they've worked with, or that they partner up with financially, that they have no way of getting out of the situation. You know, they can't, they feel like they're obligated. It's an obligation here. You know how sometimes women forfeit their freedom and their happiness in finding true love for security? It's that feeling, but in a masculine energy. They feel like they have to stick with this person because they've already established some sort of home with this individual, although they feel very they don't want this path, but they're choosing it, unfortunately. I mean, it's here. Like in their subconscious, they want to, they know that this person that they left is the person that they love, and they want nothing more than to run to them and to like send them a message with the Eight of Wands and the Chariot. So this person is like madly in love with someone else. And they feel like this will pass. But they're losing sleep at night and they're wondering why. This should come and go like any other crush or whatever that I've had, but this is not just a crush. This is a deep love, a bond that just happens like this when you meet a deep soul mate. And just you don't expect it. Just happens like, you know, to your dismay, to your shock. So they have a fear that what if it doesn't work out with this person that I love? What if it's going to be this type of energy, intense, and like they're thinking like, how would this person fit in my life, blah 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 blah, and all this shit, and like thinking like a pessimist instead of like being optimistic about their relationship and taking a chance. No, they'd rather take a chance on what is known to them. And so they will always live with this gilded regret here. So gilded regret number 5. Memories are like floating underwater, safe, warm, and murky, yet they held the scent of death. The cage of her... Sorry, I'm sick. The cage of our memories is the most gilded, lingering to the past, savoring crumbs and flashes, hints and ifs. But is our sword, however, is our shield. We follow the river against the currents to the sea of maybes. We cannot say life is here now. We just say life was here, so that even when the future builds day by day, we still look backwards to memories and possibilities. Options we missed, things we lost, changes we fled. They will always have this. So instead of going for it because they have so much fear with this, they rather go with what's safe. And they may marry this person. They're thinking like if they're not married to this person already. But this is you know, they don't want to it's not about you and the love connection. It's about status quo and the social, like, what would your community say? You know, you have established relationship already. It's this person and blah, 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 blah. What would they say? You know, things like this. You might be dealing with a Gemini here and might be in a relationship with a person that's a Capricorn. Okay, but there's a toxicity here with a devil. Here, and the toxicity deals with like a greediness of money, like wanting to have more, wanting to build an empire, but a financial one, and letting your emotions decay, like your feelings decay. What about feelings when I have all this money? Who cares when I'm financially getting an empire? But is that really important to you? Because as your soul empties, your bank enhances, if that makes sense. As your soul empties, your bank account fills. You know, so you're in it for the wrong reasons here with this person, with this Capricorn, Virgo, or I get here strong Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. So you're protecting whatever that they're protecting. The masculine energy is protecting whatever they build with this person. But there's losing sleep at night, thinking about this choice, this go for love or security. Love or security, I get here. And they are having dreams. They may have dreams. Dark night of the soul, anxiety, depression maybe. Sometimes they can't even sleep at night because they stare in the darkness thinking about this person. This is when this person haunts them the most. Okay, because it is the Six of Cups. Okay, they do subconsciously, they do want to reach out for this person. Their higher self wants to do that. Okay, they might be utilizing all that energy and emotions that they have for this person they're not talking to. They take it out on the gym. Okay, they ferociously take it out. They like lift some shit, you know, just to get that angst, those emotions out of their system. They like work out hard. So they'll be like, I get here, like they're working out so much, you know, to get rid of that energy, that bottled up, those bottled up emotions that they have, those like, oh, you know, those overwhelming feelings that they can't get out, release in any other way. So they felt like they did have to leave with a Six of Swords. They felt like it was a necessary transition. They had to move away from the situation and leave, with regretfully leave the Two Cups of like the love behind here. Not looking back, just leaving it cold turkey. They might have not even called you or texted you or whatever. They just left you fucking cold turkey. Like, you might have felt like maybe like they didn't give a shit about you. Like you were just nobody to them. And so they felt like they had to do that. Let's see here. What does this person think about them? The person that they're with, the person that they feel forced to be with, I would have to say. What do they think about this person? Are they happy? Of course, well, I mean, if they want to stick with a relationship that with a person that they don't love, they care about, but they're not in love with, I mean, this person wouldn't, I don't think they would be all that bad, right? So, let's see here. There's some sort of toxicity here though with the Devil, unless they're dealing with a Capricorn, but we'll get clarifiers here. Let's see here. What about this Queen of Pentacles? How does she feel about the masculine energy? Or how does this feminine, that's what how does this feminine energy feel about the masculine energy? He is the provider that this person feels stable with. Okay. This masculine energy is able to control this feminine energy. And so this person is vulnerable. They don't think that they can be without this individual, this masculine energy. So this masculine energy feels obligated to provide for this person because they feel like they won't be able to survive on their own. And so yeah, this person feels like some sort of obligation. To this person. They might be married. You get here the Emperor and the Empress. So this is another soulmate that this person has. Okay? Like some sort of obligation, like codependency here. I get codependency. Like swearing an oath. This person might be how do I say this? Sexually connected to this individual here, their spouse or their partner or whatever. It's like this, not only a codependency in needing each other but also in a sexual way, I get here. And there is passion between these two people. And he likes to eat the pussy. This is what I get, guys. I'm sorry, so there's a sexual connection here. And there's a codependency. What about the Queen of Chalice that they have feelings for? Like they're spying on this person. Like they're spying on their social media or whatever. You know? So they're really like curious about this person. That they pique their heart chakra like this. Scorpio, definitely. They find them very enticing. They may love their ass. Okay, they might have a nice ass that they love. They often dream about this person. Like it's a fantasy of them. I get sexual fantasy here. They have this like for some reason, like this energy right here, this feminine energy that triggered all these emotions, they also trigger the emotion of frustration, of like anger, of frustration, of impatience, of anger as well. It's like they didn't want to delve into these feelings. Why did you force them to delve into these feelings that they have? They didn't want to feel this way. It's like, how dare you, force them to, when you were just a fling. That's what I get here, guys. It's like you're taboo. It's like a secret that they have. Sometimes they masturbate to your picture. You definitely are a Scorpio of some sort. You have Scorpio in your chart. They spy on you. Social media, Facebook, whatever you have. Instagram. And so although they're stuck in this family or this relationship, they still fantasize about you and think about you often, or whoever it is, you meaning like the feminine energy that they left. And so, and if you are the girlfriend or the person that they're in a relationship with, they feel like a codependency, and there's still fire. I mean, you guys have good sex, I get here. You know how to play the you meaning it's just two feminine energies. The feminine energy, I would say, that is in a relationship with this masculine energy. You know how to play the female in distress, like the feminine energy in distress, or it could be the male in distress, the person that's needing help, or you know how to play just the vulnerable woman or man that this person like eats it all up. I think this person feels like you're a fantasy, but you're far off their reach. Or this feminine energy who they left and was just a fling, but a fling turned into a deeper connection, just like beyond their reach. And so they're reflecting on this connection still, and doesn't look like they will pursue the connection, although a part of them wants to. Right now they're seeking answers within themselves. And it'll always be what if. So the Hermit is searching for something. What am I searching for? Where should I look? What do I need to know about the path I'm on? What do I need to complete? What wisdom have I learned? So they're still figuring it out. What else do they want to say about this? So this person, this masculine energy, has manifested two soulmates. And to be quite honest, I can't really say which one is whatever, more important or whoever. I don't really know. It seems like both of them are soulmates. And when I asked what else do I need to know about this person, the Knight of Wands came out, which is an energy that come and go energy, an energy that's very passionate. And this individual is passionate about both people for different reasons. And they have to figure out what is real love, I think, because they don't really know what is real love. Is real love sticking with someone that you've been with for years? And even though you have this codependency with them, you don't have those raw emotions that you first get within your honeymoon. Is that real love where you stick it out with this person way past honeymoon phase? Or is real love meeting a connection like this where you've never felt these feelings before, and you know that you can, these feelings can, being with this person can be out of this world, but would this fizzle out as well? And this person is more thinking practically. And I don't blame them that they're in this mode of the patient, the hermit, reflecting on what love is to them, and like their loyalty, and like all these things, if that makes any sense. I hope you can understand another person's perspective, because these situations are very complex and they're not easy. And so that's all I can tell you right now. I don't know who is who in this scenario, but I hope you can understand both perspectives, or 3 perspectives as I saw it here. So thank you, and again, this is Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and it's been fun. Bye.